Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally live, man. Finally. Jesus Christ. It feels good. It feels good, man. It feels good. I hope you guys are all keeping safe. I hope you guys are all keeping well. You guys are tuned in to episode 49, officially episode 49. Sure, you may have seen yesterday's blunder, but but folks, that's all been deleted. Um, it is now time officially to christen in and wrap up the countdown to our 50th episode with episode 49 tonight. Um, Folks, first of all, man, I just want to say, being episode 49, and all the cage steel shows we've been doing with MMA Reloaded on the mic, I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to everybody. Everybody who's been there, supported uh, every fighter that I've sat with, both Cage Steel and other, my Real Talk, the Real Talk show, folks, has been the flagship show that I have made my name off of as MMA Reloaded. And for 49 shows now, I've, had the pleasure. It's been more than a pleasure for me. It's been a hell of a ride. Shit, it's been a hell of a ride, man. From Anthony Njokuani, who is one of my guests today, to from Anthony Njokuani, who is one of my guests today, to Jamie Varner, who is also one of my guests today in our triple threat show. Jerome Rivera, Johnny Munoz, Gabriel Green, so many others. Everyone, every single fighter, folks, that has appeared on my show now, I'm glad to call them friends. I'm glad to still be in touch with every single one of them, and I love them from all the bottom of my heart, especially the Cage Steel guys and Dominic Gibbs. All respect to what they're doing, and all respect to what he does, and all respect to April the 10th, Cage Steel 25. One of the most stacked cards I've ever seen, folks, and you'll ever see in MMA history, man, in my opinion. Goes down on April 10th, folks, and I urge you, man, buy them tickets. It's only £10, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna see real hungry competitors go one-on-one, man, in what could be a potentially show-stealing card in every fight. So, folks, before we get into the show tonight, I will just do the particulars, as only the particulars can be done. You know what I'm saying? So just stay with us, folks. Don't go anywhere. We will just do the particulars. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to MMA Reloaded Real Talk, folks. It is the 49th episode, the show where we talk real, we never lie, cheat, and steal. And folks, we are coming off, just a quick one, we're coming off UFC 260, a show where, folks, I will touch on in great deal when we come on, when Anthony Njokuani and Jamie Varner made their way on the show, folks, in another 10 minutes. But yeah, folks, Francis Ngannou became the heavyweight champion of the world. And John Jones, folks, who we all knew was training for his heavyweight debut, 245 pounds. We saw him at his last training video. And he made it clear. His last tweet that show me the money. He wants to be paid fairly if he is going to take that fight, and I think he has a justified reason. He has a real justified reason as to why he should get paid fairly. 15 championship fights. The guy is a literal legend. And you wonder why Conor McGregor gets the money he gets. But someone like John Jones, who's practically the greatest talent we've seen since Anderson Silva, doesn't get paid that 2-3 million or whatever it is. That's bullshit, bro. That's why UFC fighters get pissed off. That's why fighters get pissed off, because they feel like they're being diminished. Their talent is being diminished because of favoritism. We're going to touch on that, folks, right now in the show when Anjo and Jamie come on. So I'm actually looking forward to sitting with those two guys, folks. I love them. They're like brothers to me. And episode 49, folks, will be worth your viewing pleasure, man. So thank you so much to everyone who's viewing it right now. And I just want to say it has been a hell of a ride. If I have, and with 9 years in this industry as a broadcaster, with 9 years as a broadcaster under my belt in MMA, I just want to say that it takes if I was going to give advice actually to any just newly started MMA social media page, it would be the fact that don't rush this, don't rush it. Don't be in a rush to get 10, 20,000 followers, because at the end of the day, if you want to build something properly, it takes time, and without a doubt, for me, it's taken a lot of time, no doubt. Folks, if you were fans of us, all them years ago, you would have seen that. You would have seen our initial page that had about 2,025 followers, and we got shut down because of some prep. So I didn't really have that. I had to have that unfortunate luxury, if you will, of starting again. but that's just how it is, bro. If you're committed and you want to do this and this is what you want to do, man, you gotta be ready for setbacks, curveballs, the whole joint. You know what I'm saying, folks? Now that with UFC 260 over, and the new UFC heavyweight champion crown, with the Sugar Show rising to the occasion in spectacular fashion, like he did with Vicente Luque beating Tyron Woodley in what was most likely Tyron Woodley's last fight. You never know. You never do. You could have never guessed that the main card was going to go like that. You know what I'm saying? And folks, we are just going to chase up Anthony Njokuani up now for the show. Yeah, folks, we're just about to go live for episode 49, man. It's time. It's time for some real shit right now. You know what I'm saying? So, folks, yeah, folks, and with UFC 260, Jamie Mullarkey, Miranda Maverick, Sugar Sean O'Malley, Vicente Luque, and then capped off with Francis Ngannou knocking out Stipe Miocic. You couldn't have asked for anything better than that, without a doubt, a shadow of a doubt. You couldn't have asked for anything better. And the thing is now, the UFC's not coming through next week. You got Bellator coming out, folks, April the 2nd. And I have to say, it is going to be a great show, man. Bellator 255 kicks off April the 2nd, folks, with Patricio Pitbull Freire defending his featherweight championship against Emmanuel El Matador Sanchez. And then, folks, you have May the 2nd, where you got Bellator 256, and you got practically one of the most anticipated bantamweight championship fights, I think, in Bellator history. Juan Archuleta defends against Sergio Pettis. This is going to be a huge test for Juan Archuleta, and I can't wait to see that unfold, folks. So 1 month in between two Bellator pay-per-views, but it is going to be worth it, folks, once you see the card itself. They are stacked cards, folks. And then PFL MMA, folks, and PFL are making waves. If you've been keeping up and if you follow PFL on social media, folks, you'll see how stacked it is. And they're not just there to overtake anyone else, you know what I'm saying? They're there to make their own identity. And that's exactly what they're doing, man. What PFL have done is amazing. And the stars that they've brought in, the fights that they're putting together, it is just going to conjure up in the end to be something real. Folks, Jamie Varner is in the show. We're going to just chase up Anthony Njokuani to make sure that he is ready to go as well, folks. Give me 1 second. We're just going to stop the video for 1 sec, folks. Folks, we are awaiting Anthony Njokuani. We have Jamie Varner in the show. And folks, we are just about set. We are just about getting ready to go through with episode 49 of MMA Reloaded Bro Talk. Counting down to number 50, the big half century, man. And I can't thank everyone enough, everyone who's supported, everyone who's viewed the videos, commented, liked, subscribed. You guys are the reason why I do this, hardcore fans. And also to really change the points of view of casual fans. I can't thank you enough. Everyone who's come on the show, I can't thank you guys enough. It is a real pleasure for me, man, to call you guys friends. The guy, obviously, my brothers, they are my brothers. Every guest that comes on the show, folks, aren't just guests, they're my brothers. Miranda Maverick, the first woman to come on the show. She took a victory last night, UFC 260. Huge respect to Miranda. Yeah, folks, I think something went down with Jamie Varner, but we were just. So, folks, we are just awaiting Anthony Njokuani, and we are waiting Jamie Varner, folks. We are just about to make this happen. Episode 49, folks, and I guarantee you guys it is going to be worth your while, man. 100%, 100% worth your while, man. No doubt about that. Yeah, folks. So, while we admit Jamie Varner, yeah, folks, we will wait for Anthony Njokuani to come through. And Anthony's there as well. Yo, Jamie.
What up, dude?
What's up, man?
Oh, I am so sorry about yesterday, dude.
Don't
I
even
was trapped.
Don't worry about it, bro. Don't...
Jamie.
Oh, man, my ninja. How are you, dude?
Doing good. How about yourself, man? Long time no see.
Yeah, dude, you look great, man. You still look fucking handsome as ever.
Hey,
Damn.
you, bro.
Thank you, dude. But we all know black don't crack. God damn it. I got these like cobwebs and shit around my eyes, and you look just handsome and shiny and brand new. Gosh dang it.
Fuck, man.
It's that nighttime light. That's why.
All right. Dude, how about Africa with 3 champions?
How about it, man? How about it, bro?
Hey, that's hella crazy. Big up to Africa, man.
It's so cool. I remember, you being Nigerian and everybody having a hard time with your name back in the WEC days, and then your brother. Yeah, dude, it's just so crazy, man. I had the most amazing college professor she was also from Nigeria. I told her about you and your brother, how I had a friend named Anthony Njokuani, and I had a friend named Chidi Njokuani, and
you said our last name really good, bro.
yeah, dude, I had a guy. I had a
guy. Well, you know what, yeah, guys. But I just want to say, man. You know what? This is why I love this shit. Yeah, this is why I love doing what I do, man. You know what I'm saying? You fucking legends, bro. Yeah, you stupid. Like the two of the guys who pioneered the WEC at its pinnacle, bro. You know what I'm saying? Folks, I just want to introduce you guys to the fans as individuals. Yeah,
Okay.
so we're live and direct right now, man. Episode 49, MMA Reloaded Bro Talk. Yeah, and I'm here. First up, folks, fighting out the red corner, man. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, the former WEC lightweight champ. Now wrestling coach, yeah, man, at Freebirds Wrestling.
Yep.
My guy, man. He was on episode 26. Never short of a story, bro. Jamie Varner, perhaps one of the toughest motherfuckers.
Thank you, man.
And fighting out the blue corner, yeah. And Anjo, I'm sorry, I got your kickboxing record wrong, bro. Back in, you know what I'm saying, we can't diminish the win, man. 27-2 as a kickboxer, folks. He's still kicking ass at 41 years young, at 1 FC, and now at 1 Kicks. He was the first ever guest on Real Talk. Anthony the Assassin, Njokuani. My guy. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do business out here, man. Anjo looking like Adonis, bro.
Yep.
Bro, guys, Jamie, I know you've been real vocal, man, on social media. You know, I want to get this topic out the way first, yeah, before we go on to anything else. And it's about the fight politics. Guys, I want to get this out the way because, Anjo, I know you've been very vocal, man, when we've been speaking, and Jamie, you've been very vocal, man, and we spoke about this the last time as well, a lot, yeah, bro. And I want to start with John Jones. I guess perhaps the greatest one of the greatest talents in mixed martial arts history since Anderson Silva. Yeah, and if I'm honest, his reason as to why he wants to fight Francis Ngannou, and his justification as to why he wants the money that he feels he deserves for that fight. Yeah, guys, and my what are your guys' thoughts on that? First of all, man, Jamie, bro, we'll start with you. I know because you were very vocal about this on so you're waiting to blow up right now, bro.
Yeah. I think Anthony probably can also attest to this too. There is like, if you aren't a puppet, if you aren't a company man, if you don't just say yes to what Zuffa says, like right away, right when they say it, they can turn on you, and then they can push all their marketing and advertising efforts onto somebody else. They can build anybody up and they can take anybody down. It's like communist China. Like if you recently, the guy from Alibaba, the owner of Alibaba, the founder of Alibaba, he disappeared for 3 months, completely disappeared for 3 months. And that was like China's way of saying like, hey, dude, we're fucking bigger than you. You may think you have some control. You may think you have some power, but we're the ultimate power. We're the ultimate control. We can knock you down a step. So I feel that what Dana is fucking doing, dude, he's just disparaging John Jones and like almost bullying him, trying to bully him and guilt him into a fight. Like who talks about their employees that way? Like the first thing out of Dana White's mouth is fucking, oh, John Jones should be thinking about going to 185. Like, who the fuck says that about their employee that they care about? Dude, Dana's a clown, dude. What he's trying to do, he's trying to get the fucking mob against John Jones to bully him into a fucking fight so they can make more money and not have to pay him out as much. What he fucking deserves. Yeah. Now, I mean, with just that said, Anthony, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, hey, you gotta understand, I'm with you on that. And that's the reason why my career went the way that it went, because I didn't do all that. I didn't fall into what they wanted. I did my own thing. I'm not gonna kiss their ass just to get to where I should be, especially with the fighting I've been giving. And I'm gonna go out there, do my thing, and I'm gonna play my own game like I want to. I'm not gonna play like how you want me to play it. And that's kind of sad that John Jones is one of the biggest fighters in the world. Hands down, he's a GOAT.
Yeah, by far.
And because he's not doing what they're telling him to do, he's getting played out like he's some type of scared bitch. Like he's scared to this guy's been on a tear for like how many fights right now?
He's been on a tear, Angel, for 21 fights in his career.
21 fights. This man said if he wants to fight somebody.
But that loss was bullshit anyway against Matt Hamill, bro. I just want to say.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Angel, bro. But we can put him 27 right now.
Yeah. But I mean, if he asked for a fight, he should be able to get the fight without any questions asked or anything being said. And it's kind of sad that you have to basically kiss their ass in order for you to get what you want.
100%.
And that's one thing I hate.
And I want to throw you a shout out, Anthony, because like a lot of people don't remember us, right? We were kind of like up and come. We were like that, the first wave of like guys that could do a little bit of everything, right? And then like this before the sport really blew up. Like I mean, you fought Bart Palashevsky, you fought that Polish dude from the IFL. Like you fought all the guys that fucking people were terrified of. For fucking 8-8, 10-10, whatever the WC was paying. And like these guys were killers, hammers, and there was no negotiating. There was no negotiating with these people. Like, oh, I had to go fight this guy that was, just made like $200,000 from a fight in the IFL or whatever they were making then. I have to go fight this champion, and you're gonna pay me $8,000 to show, $8,000 to win. But I know for a fact these guys are getting paid 30, 40, 50 grand more than me just to show up. Like it's fucking bullshit.
When I fought Chris was getting paid 20 and 20. You know that? I was so pissed off when I found out about that shit.
Yeah,
easy, but I understand because he was coming from IFL. He was winning every single fucking fight. They thought he was going to be the next big thing, and then he comes to WC and actually fights real fighters.
He gets knocked the fuck out by the
Yeah.
That's what happened.
That's the sad truth about this sport, though. Like, you think that you're gonna get paid this high amount of money, but then find out that this person is making more money because he has a certain name, or he's done this, or his manager is like best friends with the president or something like that.
The matchmaker, yeah.
Bullshit. And then, like, guys, when we talk about politics, it goes way beyond just pay. You know, it goes to the point where fighters' complaints, fighters' justification of getting paid what they deserve. And I wrote this on social, bro. I said, why the fuck does Conor McGregor get paid 2-3 million? Yeah, and a guy like John Jones, guys like Francis Ngannou and Israel Adesanya, Steve Pay, the whole lot, yeah, don't get paid twice that much. Yeah, and I said that a long time ago, man. And with you guys, yeah, Jamie Varner and Anthony Njokuani, bro, if people are not familiar with your resumes, yeah, Ben Henderson, Donald Cerrone, both of you, yeah, fucking Bart Powershevsky, fucking Shane Roller, you guys have faced everybody. Edson Barboza, Jamie, you broke your fucking ankle, bro, in a fight. Yeah, bro, you taught some kid, yeah, never to turn your back on Anthony Njokuani. These guys.
Hey, bro, I smashed my fucking hand on Alfredo Dos Anjos' big ass head, that so magnum head. I smashed my hand on that, and still was fighting throughout the whole fight. And you saw the outcome. He couldn't take me down. He couldn't keep me down, and he couldn't choke me out. But did I get any recognition for that shit?
No. But when Uriah Faber broke his hand, what did they do? They took his fucking glove off. They cut it off. They made sure they did a fucking camera close in on it. Where the fuck was my shit? I had a bone sticking out my hand with the first fight with Donald Cerrone. Yeah. Fucking broke hand, broke foot in the fight. He kneed me while on the ground, and I'm the pariah. They don't show one thing, one tweet about my hand or my foot.
So never. And when they found out that in the first round, after the first round was done, and I told them that I broke my hand, and my coach was like, "All right, fuck it, just gotta use your left." I was like, "You know what? This is a very important fight. Let me just go ahead and do this shit. I'm not gonna be playing like a bitch. I'm gonna go out there and fight."
Yeah.
Fight 3 rounds. I went out there, did my thing. Took me to the. They ain't even and they knew after the fight that my hand was broken, but they display and make it seem like, oh, he did this. He went out there. He fought a hard fight, even though he broke his hand. What they do? They're rushing to the back, cut off my damn glove, sent me on my merry way to the hospital, and that was it.
Yeah.
And if you guys look, what happens now is you see a lot of tweets come out from UFC fighters about biased commentary. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, because when Jan Blachowicz faced Israel Adesanya, yeah, they were off. They went off. Yeah, Henry Cejudo went off. They all went off about how they were calling everything Israel was showing, but nothing that Jan was throwing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and
dude, you know what? I have my opinions on that, dude. I have my opinions, and like, I'm not one to just throw out the race card. Like, I don't think that that's fair a lot, but there is a common theme with the UFC. How many of the black champions have been treated appropriately? How many?
Let's see.
Maybe Anderson Silva?
No.
I mean, Anderson Silva was still not. He still wasn't given what he deserved, though.
Exactly, Anjo. And when he retired, when Dana White forced him out of the damn company, you know what? You know that he did a press conference, and in my opinion, it was the most shit thing I've ever seen. Yeah, because he never treated Anderson with any respect in that press conference at all. And I was like, bro, he's practically the greatest of all time. Without him, it would be no 185 division, you know. And when
it wouldn't be as popular. It wouldn't be as popular, but there's always going to be new talent, man. Like this sport is growing. There's new up like Israel Adesanya. I mean, that guy. I mean, he came out of nowhere. Like he literally came out of nowhere. And he's amazing. And it's crazy. Like a lot of people thought that you had like you had if you didn't have some sort of wrestling background, you're going to be fucked at MMA. But I feel like all of these African fighters are like proving that wrong. They're proving it wrong. And then Aljamain Sterling, I wanted to touch on that. That guy fought his fucking ass off. Was he losing that fight? Absolutely. But he was going forward. It wasn't technical. It wasn't pretty. Like Anthony and I can both say, like, that guy's striking is fucking not good. But he kept going forward. That toughness that it took for him to take that beating, to keep going, to keep trying. It wasn't his fucking fault that Jan threw the knee while he was on the ground.
No, it was Jan's corner. It was Jan's corner.
But but he was made like Aljamain Sterling was made to be the pariah again, and I feel like this is another opportunity that the UFC missed. Like they should have fucking said something. They should have stood up behind him and said, like, you know what, this was a really unfortunate incident. You know, Jan should know better. Like they should have put that ownership on Jan and let Jan take the blame for this instead of leaving it up for these fucking trolls on the internet to go and attack Aljamain Sterling. Dude, it's been fucking terrible. Like, have you seen the shit that he's been getting attacked with?
Yeah. No, I haven't, but I say that it is really sad that, like what you said, that not one person from the UFC is even like helping him out and telling them, you know, it's not his fault for that happening. Yes, he won by disqualification, but I mean, if you pack somebody like that, wouldn't you expect for that to be played out, them getting the belt? Yeah. Any real fan of this sport would say the same thing. If let's say if you get poked in the eye and your orbital is like you can't see anything to have to end the fight.
Yeah.
And you're awarded the belt because of that.
Yeah.
Granted, homeboy shouldn't have done that. He should have known finger out like that. If you don't want to lose a fight like that, then don't cause that kind of ending to happen.
They're fucking rules, right? Like we're professionals.
Bro.
How many times have you poked somebody in the eye, Anthony, in a fight?
I haven't poked anybody not one time, but it seems
Shut up. Nah, I swear you probably have. Angel, don't even lie, bro. Yeah. The way you used to stick your hand out like that, bro. I know you poked someone.
Anybody in the eye?
No,
not one person.
No.
I've never poked anybody in the eye. All my fights, not one. I've never seen you do it.
Yeah, that's good.
And you're a long rangey guy too.
Yeah,
I've never seen you do it.
That's all I was saying. Yeah.
That's what to say to you, like the eye gods do not love me, because in every single fight that I've been in, I've always gotten poked in the eye. Never a time that I can end the fight without getting a thumb or the middle finger in the eye or something, or my pointer finger.
Yeah.
One fight, I fought that one kid. We were both fighting for I forgot what show that was, and he poked me in the eye twice, in the same eye, twice. He ended up winning the fight. He ended up taking the win. I don't know why they gave him the win, because they saw that he poked me twice.
All right.
And I was still moving my head and everything, but somehow he was able to still poke me in the eye.
Okay.
So I'm like unlucky.
Angel's clean. Angel's clean. Yeah. Well, Angel's clean. He's never poked nobody. Bro, he just need the shit out of people. Jamie, bro, but that's another side of this shit, right? Is where the referees come under scrutiny, where the fact that, you know, when is the right time to call it? When is the right time to take a point away? When is the right time to give a warning? You know, with Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad, Andrew, I don't know if you saw that fight. Jamie, I don't know if you saw it. But Leon was going for a body kick, stuck his left hand out, and stuck his two fingers in Bilal Muhammad's eye. Yeah, to the point where it was bleeding out the bottom. And they had to call it off. Yeah, bro.
That was good.
Yeah.
Well, I hear. Well, go ahead. Go ahead. Finish your question. Sorry.
Sorry, Jamie, bro. So in your guys' opinion, yeah, 60 combined fights that you guys have had. When, from a fighter's point of view, when is the best time to call that warning or take that point?
Fucking immediately.
Yeah.
Fucking immediately. But don't fucking change. Don't move the goalposts though. My fight against Kamal Shalarus. Did you were you on that card, Anthony, or do you remember seeing that fight?
Yeah, we both on the same card.
Fucking, I got kicked in the balls 4 times in that fight. Warning.
Yep.
Warning. Warning. Took a point away.
Yep.
Warning. Warning. Takes a point away. I get kicked. I get kicked again, and then they fucking give him another warning. Like, that's not the rules. They should have taken another point away or disqualified him.
Yeah.
But they didn't do that. They just move the goalposts on these rules. And I honestly think there needs to be stiffer penalties. You poke your finger, like you stick your finger in someone's eye, you get 1 fucking warning. The next time you're disqualified because it can change the trajectory of a fight.
Yeah, the dynamic of the fight,
Yeah, dude. Fucking you hit I'm a right-handed fighter. You hit my left eye, my lead eye. I don't see overhand rights anymore. I don't see that shit coming anymore. I don't see leg kicks coming anymore. I don't see anything coming from that side. So, I mean, dude, now that definitely hinders your ability to perform. But the same with dick kicks. Like, okay, one's an accident. We're wearing cups. Okay. 2, get the point away. Take a point. 3 times, you need to be fucking, you're out. We're fucking professionals. I've never kicked anybody in the dick in a fight. I have in sparring and training, of course. Never in a fight. Okay? I've never poked anybody in the eye. I've never fucking done anything illegal during a fight because I'm a fucking professional. Anthony, I've seen many of your fights. And I'm not going to lie to you. I was fucking terrified. I'm so glad I never had to fight you. I am so glad. I remember watching you, like, when you kicked that dude in the head.
I would love to see that fight. I would love
that. No, I'm like, please, God, I don't ever want to fucking fight this guy. And then we actually ended up becoming friends, and I was grateful for it. But God, I've never seen you do anything like that.
No, I'm very accurate with my punches. But the only time I actually did do that, and I'm not gonna lie, was in one FC when I did fight that kid from Australia and China. I did kick him 2 times though. But the first time it was an accident. Second time, well, both times it was an accident. I wasn't deliberately trying to hit him in the balls. Just the way that I throw my push kick, he was coming in like too close.
Okay.
So I was trying to do like jab push kicks to the body, constantly, just to slow him down. But it went from going from all the jab push kicks to two groin push kicks. And then, yes, I could say I was in the wrong for that. I shouldn't have done that. Luckily, that they only gave me warnings after warning, and that was it. But like Jamie said, if you do it the one time, yes, that's you should get a warning. Second time, the first time you get you get told, that's a warning. Second time, get a point taken away, or get another warning. Then the third time, I would say, then take a point away. And then the fourth time, then you're really trying to do it. And then that's when they should disqualify you.
Angel, bro, what were the rules in 1FC, bro? Yeah, if you kick someone in the nuts, I've never seen. Whenever I watch 1FC, I've never seen a dick kick. Yeah, so I think so. I don't.
Yeah, what it's crazy because they only gave me only warnings. They never took the point.
Oh, say wallah.
Yeah, no, I got really lucky.
Okay.
And
they must not have been very egregious either. Like, I mean, I think there's different levels of dick kicks too, right? Like when you're trying to go that inside low leg kick, like the inside kick, and then someone steps in and you end up kicking them in the dick, like that's an accident because you can't like you're fighting another human being, right? So like that stuff happens. But like I also think there's different levels too. Like if you if you're doing a push kick, that's not the same kind of intensity or same kind of power as like that inside low leg kick or inside leg kick. So I think there's like different levels of it too. But after three, like I do feel like a guy would be compromised at that point, you know, or like one really hard one, like that could end a fight too.
So who do you think should come under scrutiny, the referee or the fighter that threw the strike? Whether it's an eye poke or a dick kick, who do you think should come under scrutiny the most? The ref?
The fighter. It's a
Sometimes it could be like depending on the situation, really.
Yeah.
Now,
that's true.
Yeah. If the referee's not doing what he's supposed to be doing, then the referee says come under scrutiny. But now if the fighter is doing being out of line, then it should be the fighter. So it really just depends on the situation and what's going on. Like Dan Murphy out there, like tossing people around, like come on, dog. I mean, who's that other guy? Who's that other referee?
Herb
Get punched like 20 and 30 fucking times. And not do anything.
Mario Yamasaki. Mario Yamasaki.
What was the other one?
Steve Mazzagatti. Yeah, that douchehole. I fucked that guy up on social.
I remember when I was fucking up what's his name? Andre Winner. And I'm literally asking him, and I'm asking him, I'm like, damn, bro, you gonna stop this fight?
That fight should have been stopped. That fight should have been stopped straight off the bat. Angel, bro, I'm sorry, Angel, man. I'm sorry to take your light, man, because you were talking about it, innit? Yeah. But if I may say, before you go on, bro, Jamie, I don't know if you saw that fight with Angel and Andre Winner, but Angel had him, in against the fence. Winner was not moving at all. He was not trying to move. He was not doing it. He was doing this. That's it. Okay. And Angel throwing knees after knee after knee after knee, connecting flush in his face. And he was throwing punches, knees. I think he threw like 30, 40 strikes straight off the bat before it was finished. And I'm just saying to myself, boy, how long is this gonna go on for, man? Do I have this shit on repeat or fast forward or something, bro? Because he was throwing it at him, man. And I was like thinking to myself, boy, I don't know how this kid is still standing. Angel, you were holding him. You were holding him up. Like the way you were holding him in the clinch. So he was up the whole time. But if you had let go of him, he would have dropped to his ass.
What organization was this in, Anthony? Okay. Then I probably saw the fight then if it was there. I didn't know.
It was the fight before I fought Pro Magnum.
Pro Magnum. Okay. I'm like, I was waiting for this one to drop. Who the hell is Pro Magnum? Got it. I got it. Yeah, I can see where you get that from.
Last missing link.
Oh man. Yeah. It's like evolution, like just skipped over him, like a part of it. Just like he just leapfrogged over him. Like his people.
Yeah.
You know how have you guys seen the Joe Rogan skit where he talks about like he's part like Neanderthal when he did his 23andMe or whatever? Yeah. And he's like, my people kept having sex with the monkeys, kept breeding with the monkeys a little bit longer than they should have. I'm feeling like this may be a similar type situation with Rafael dos Anjos, maybe like they were like the humans were maybe mingling with the with the Neanderthals a little bit too much. He is a strange looking dude. Like, and you see him in person, like you can't believe it's real. And for me, I'm like, I can't believe he makes 155. I couldn't believe he was ever a 55 pounder after looking at him.
It was extremely weird to see him like right across me, and I'm like looking at him, I'm like, I thought I was a big ass 155, but that dude was huge.
Yeah, he was a big boy.
Yeah, he was a real big boy. Real big boy. I mean, that head was even bigger.
Such a big head. Yep, I agree. Oh my god, that's so funny.
And then guys, when we close off like politics and shit like that, yeah, bro, I don't know what I must imagine now. Now that you lot put this in my head now, yeah, how much weight RDA must have cut, yeah, to make 155. I'm like thinking, boy, that guy must have eaten a shitload of KFC before the weight cut. Yeah, now he must have cut a shit.
From what I heard, he walks around like 200.
Really?
Serious, Angel.
Yeah.
How big would you get back in the day?
Back in the day, I only got up to like 175, 180.
Okay. Like 85 was like the biggest I ever got.
Jamie, don't lie, bro. You were a big guy. Yeah. And
I'm
you were
5'7" or I'm 5'8".
Yeah,
I'm like 3 inches shorter, 4 inches shorter than Anthony.
But physically,
Like Jamie was a big 155 or two.
yeah.
I was short though. Like I was short.
You were like big like this, bro.
You know, I don't get to see myself. I just see I'm just like looking up at all the guys I'm fighting like, fuck, another tall one. It's when I got my hands on that little fucker Marcus Hicks. That was the first time in my fucking career I had the fucking range.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy is that Marcus Hicks, I grew up with him in Dallas, and the day you fought him, I was helping him get ready for that fight.
Oh,
Really?
no.
Fuck, well, you were way too tall for him.
No, and the crazy thing is, this was before I was still fighting for World Combat League during that time.
Okay.
Dallas, and I remember this because I went to because after we got finished training, he flew out, went to get ready to start for the show.
Fight week? Yeah.
And I went to Champ Bar and Grill to watch our fight, and I was rooting for Marcus. I was like, oh yeah, the wrecking ball is gonna wreck this shit. I was like,
Yeah, he couldn't take a body shot, man.
Yeah, it was a good fight that you guys had, but because Marcus is a really good boxer.
He was scary, man. I was terrified of him. I didn't realize that he couldn't take a body shot. And when I saw his fight after my fight with, I think he fought Ron McCullough next. And then like somebody else started going to his body and ended up hurting him there to the body. Like there was something about him. I don't like, maybe you can tell me, like, did he have like some issues with his stomach or anything like that?
No, Marcus' problem is that Marcus would blow up big time.
Oh.
So Marcus would get up to like 210 or 220.
Whoa.
Yeah, before Marcus started doing MMA, he was already a black belt.
Yeah.
But he was, but on top of that, on doing that, he was a boxer. So he was a boxer and an MMA fighter. And once they saw the top talent in his jiu-jitsu and all that stuff, they told him, hey, you need to go to MMA. But Marcus, I remember when I first met Marcus was like I think he was like close to 230.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he was a big old miniature looking pit bull, bro. He was like, he looked like an American bully. He was wide. So
who was the scariest guy you ever fought that you end up like when you win, like the guy that you were most worried about, and then you got in there and you're like, what the fuck was I scared for? Like, who was the guy that was the biggest surprise for you? Like, you thought they were going to be tougher. Like,
I think
walking in there.
Who do you think?
I'm thinking Bart Palashevsky or that Polish Punisher guy. I was thinking one of those two.
You know what's fucking? No, I want to hear what he has to say.
I was gonna actually say Bart as well, bro. I was gonna say Edson Barboza. Yeah. I was actually gonna say one of those two.
No, the person I'm gonna say was after I lost to Ben, and then they put me with Bart.
Yeah.
Let's check that. The person that I had a lot of fear on was home court, Chris Rodesky.
Okay.
I just beat Bart. And so I was still like on a high, but I was still like, oh fuck, I'm about to fight Chris Rodesky. He like ran through everybody in IFL.
Yep.
So I was like thinking in my head, fuck, I'm gonna get ran through by this dude. But then something like clicked on me when we got into the ring, and I was looking at him, and I was jumping up and down. And as soon as I pointed at him, I saw like his face just drop.
Oh, okay.
He saw that I wasn't scared of him, but I was terrified. I was like, "This is my man." But nobody didn't know that shit. So I played it up. But then right when we started going at it, I was like, "What the fuck am I? What the fuck was I even worried about?" Yeah, because he wasn't strong. So I thought he was gonna be like a strong ass motherfucker and a really strong ass boxer and a kickboxer. But I was like, bro, I'm far with people stronger than this and have better striking than this. So once that fear got out of my head, that's when I was like, man, I'm gonna control this damn fight. Hey, look what happened.
I think what happened in that fight is that he was too immature coming into that fight. Yeah, he was a kid, bro. Yeah, and Andrew, yeah, you already been you'd been in the game, yeah, for a while, bro. Yeah, that was your like, hold on, yeah, if I can fucking pull this up, yeah, that was your 14th, 15th pro fight, yeah. And for this kid, I think he was undefeated coming in, right? And that's what I'm saying, though. That's immaturity. He thought, yeah, cool, I'm undefeated, yeah. Anthony Njokuani, who the fuck is this guy? Yeah, I'm gonna go fuck him up right now. Yeah, but then that's it. That's kid mentality. Yeah. Man.
I think also you could say that it could have been immaturity on his part, but it also could have been just fucking hard goddamn training on Anthony's part. That's why the result happened.
100. Yeah.
You know, I think for me, I always had a lot of fear going into fights because my trainers always made my opponents out to be monsters, like unbeatable monsters. Like before my Donald fight, he's a good striker, he's good on the ground, and he's got good wrestling defense. And I'm just thinking, like, dude, well, how the fuck am I gonna win? Like, I'm asking my coaches, like, so he's better than me at everything, is what you're trying to say. Like, what the fuck? So they were like, oh, go ahead.
Bro, we talked about, sorry to disturb you, and we'll go back to your fight with Donald Cerrone, and then, but we talked to Andrew about the scariest guy he faced. Who's the scariest guy you faced, bro?
He felt scariest.
I mean, fuck. I mean, Donald was pretty fucking scary. He was undefeated when I fought him. Yeah, he was undefeated at the time, and like he had like did the tap out show. He was fucking beating up a lot of people. So I was really nervous going into that fight, and I told you, like, my trainers, like, going into it, they're like, well, he's got good striking, he's got a really good ground game, and he's got good wrestling defense. And I'm just like thinking, like, dude, what the fuck am I gonna do here? Like, okay, so he's, and he's taller than me too. So like that was probably the fight I was the most nervous going into. Then the second would be Barbosa. I was terrified that I was gonna get highlight reeled. Yeah. I saw that fight with Terry Edom before. I'm like, dude, Terry Edom got his head fucking kicked off. And I was just thinking, like, this is gonna happen to me. But this is the only way I could get back into the UFC was taking that fight on 2 weeks' notice. So like I'm like, all right, I'm back. This is what I gotta do to get into the UFC. I'll go in there. Maybe I get my ass kicked. Maybe I don't. We'll see what happens.
All right, cool.
That was a good fight with you two, though.
What was that, Angel?
No, I said that was a really good fight with them two, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That was a really good fight.
I had to, like, the game plan was to circle to his right, like, so to circle into his power. So I was circling towards the leg kick, but I was fucking avoiding that spinning kick because, dude, it's really hard to find guys, training partners that do that, and that are that good at it and that are that fast at it. It's just hard to replicate that. So the game plan was to circle into his kicks and to just try and time a kick with the right hand or time a kick with a takedown. And luckily, the right hand landed. I got him worried about the takedown off the first shot, and then, like I said, the right hand was eventually able to land and finished it. But yeah, that was fucking. I was terrified, bro. I told my mom, like, hey, Mom, I could get knocked out here, could get highlight reeled. Just know that I want to be here, so you don't have to come to this fight because I'm probably gonna get embarrassed. But if I don't, it's gonna be epic.
I cool. We see that, yeah. We say that, but Jamie, you got your hand raised in the end, bro.
It was an accident.
It was.
The UFC, dude, if they had to bet, they did not think for one fucking second I was gonna win.
You know they're a big time mad. You know that they're a big time mad.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
That ruined all their plans
the whole time, bro. Yeah.
At that time, Edson was somebody that they're trying to build on. Build, trying to make the next champion.
Yeah.
And then you came in and ruined that.
Yeah. And that goes to fight politics. That goes to fight politics straight off, Anjo, bro. Look, check this out, yeah. Check this out. So Israel Adesanya loses to Jan Blachowicz. All right, cool. Yeah. Sean O'Malley loses to Marlon Vera. Yeah. Fucking who else, bro? You got fucking who else can I say?
Stipe lost to Francis Ngannou last night.
Lost to Francis Ngannou, but I think that worked in fucking Dana's favor. I think he loves Francis, because he's trying to forget about.
He loves Francis now.
Yeah,
he loves Francis now. Wait until Francis loses one fight, loses two fights. You think that love is going to stay there?
I think Angel. I think he was trying to forget about Khabib. Yeah, I think he was trying to find someone who to love apart from Khabib. Yeah,
he's trying to find somebody new that's from Khabib and McGregor.
Yeah. Oh
yeah. Let me just throw my opinion out there. Maybe he loves Francis Ngannou because he's fucking controllable. The guy came. He fucking had to escape from Cameroon to fucking go to Europe. You know, this guy was broke, poor. Now he's got some money now, but he has nothing to fucking like. He's just so full of gratitude, but he doesn't really truly know his value. So I think he's the easiest to control. That's why they love him. And then also now they're getting a fucking continent out of this. They're going to get a whole continent that's going to be tuning in. Because eventually, Africa is growing. Like, I mean, their infrastructure is growing. It's getting better. They're going to have pay-per-views. Mm-hmm. There's going to be a whole fucking continent full of people that will follow this guy. And he's easily controllable. That's my thought. Again, and I think it also helps protect them from identity politics.
Yep, 100%.
Oh, 100 fucking percent, dude. Dude, crusty ass old fucking rich white people, dude. It's the same shit. Just controlling people.
They're all gonna be rushed up on him, just like throwing all these numbers at him, and he's gonna fall.
Hey yo, Andrew, you remember yesterday? Yeah, we spoke about what's his name? Oh shit. We spoke. We spoke about the other day. Yeah, I remember we talked about. Oh yeah, putting Michael Chandler ahead of Justin Gaethje for the lightweight belt against Charles Oliveira, just because Dustin Poirier took the fight with Conor McGregor as a trilogy. Yeah, bro, your next guy after Dustin Poirier, that's Justin Gaethje, bro. And Jamie, me and Angel were saying yesterday that if they had brought in Pitbull Patricio Freire from Bellator, would he have been treated the same way as Michael Chandler is being treated now? Yeah, my answer would be go on, Angel.
Yeah, no, I feel like they wouldn't have treated Pitbull that way.
No,
they would have made Pitbull at least fight like 1 or 2 fights.
Yeah,
then you got
because
that's what I feel like.
Maybe.
What do you think?
I think it all comes down to who they can control, who their agent is. I think the fact that I think your representation has a lot to do with it. If they know that they got their agent is a UFC puppet and is a yes man, then they're probably going to favor that guy. But if they got a guy that gives them some pushback, then look what's going on with John Jones. John Jones isn't a fucking yes man. He's like, you know what? I've been here for a really long time. I have kicked everybody's fucking ass, even fucking doing drugs and partying and all this shit. You guys still couldn't fucking beat me.
That's fucking surprising.
Right? A 5-round fucking fight, and he's doing blow and banging chicks the night before. No way! You are the GOAT. Yeah.
I tried that one time, and what happened? I got sick.
Oh, dude. Oh, I never had the balls. Never had the balls.
All right, cool. So if Jamie, check this out, yeah.
Okay.
Not doing blows. I would never do blows.
Andrew, don't lie to me, bro. I know you did blow. Yeah. I know you did blow. Yes.
Man, I got African parents, bro. That'll kill me.
Yeah, dude.
Try to have Indian parents, bro. I hit you with a shoe, man.
Bro, hey, talking about shoe. My mom will make me go outside at the age of 41, go get a switch if I do raw.
Oh man, does your mom still own the restaurant?
No, bro. After my dad passed away, yeah, they let that go.
Okay.
But she's trying now to get a new one. She's trying to reopen now. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot that you knew about that. That was good. Yeah.
Dude, we did a lot of fucking shit together, man. I was always so excited when I got to hang out with you and work with you, man. You were my favorite. Like, so we had the same representation. We were both represented by Oren Hodak of KO Reps. Okay. And Oren's the one that kind of connected us. Even though we fought in the same organization, the WEC, we were never like truly aligned. And then when I started getting represented by Oren started booking us at the same time for stuff. And that's where Anthony and I got to hang out. We shared a room at the Arnold Classic in Ohio. Yeah, dude. Like, yeah, Anthony's been a buddy of mine for a long time. And
we had some fun, man.
Yeah, dude.
What, do it blow? Do it.
No, that's not. No, that's not.
We did have fun at that viewing party that Oren got for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh man, all the fitness girls run around our booths.
Damn. Jamie, I know what you're up to, bro. Back in them days.
Oh, for sure, dude. For sure. Yeah.
Andrew, don't lie to me too, bro.
Hey, Jamie, do you still hang out with that one crazy ass dude? The party guy?
Yeah, his name's Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah. He lives in Oregon now, and he's married. Yeah. Yeah, dude. He married a girl with 4 kids already.
What?
I swear to God. Dude, you would not think that this dude would do. He was the ultimate party guy. He had like Grey Goose and Red Bull, 2 double-fisted, partied all the time. He came with like most of my fights. He was always there. And married a lady. Her name, married a lady with 4 kids, and he lives in Oregon now.
I'm telling you, if you ever met this dude, you would never think that this would ever happen. Never. No. Oh, I remember he used to kill it.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man, that was crazy.
Yep.
No.
We all get old, dude, except for you. You're the only one, dude.
Yeah, Angel, man.
What are you talking about?
I don't. I have crow's feet. Look at this shit. Look at this. This is what white people get when we get old.
Jamie.
Benjamin Button.
Cool. All right, cool. So,
sorry, we're flying off the reservation, dude. Back to your show. Sorry.
We're flying off the reservation. Yeah, we're in Timbuktu right now, guys. Yeah, let's fly back to planet Earth. Yeah, boy.
Okay.
All right, so check this out. Yeah. Man, fuck, man, you lot got a lot of shit in my head now, man. So all right, guys, we're in 2010, yeah, when the WEC merged with the UFC at that time. And Jamie, I know we talked about this a lot on our show, yeah. And Angel, bro, I've never asked you this ever. Yeah, but how did you guys feel, yeah, when the WEC merged at that time? Did you feel that you would lose your spot as the top guys you were in the WEC coming into the UFC? Or did you feel that you were going to get treated the same as you were doing, from the WEC to UFC? Whoever wants to start off, go for it. Man.
Go ahead, Anthony.
You know, I never felt that as well because I never was treated that well. Even though I fought nothing but the top 10 guys in UFC, but when it was merging over to from WC to UFC, I was actually ecstatic. But I love the fact of fighting for WEC because I love the atmosphere of WEC. I love everybody I interacted with at WEC. WEC was WEC was on a completely different level from when I got to when we transferred over to UFC and I got to interact with everybody at UFC. It was that was on a different level. Relationships were on a different level over there. But with WEC, it felt like we're all, even though
family.
We hated some of the fighters, but we all felt with the production crew and all that stuff. Yeah. I felt like they were like my family or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong, I was excited when we went over to UFC. I was looking forward to that, going on a different venture with them. Trying my best to see where I stand with all those fighters on there. So I was very excited.
So if I compare the journeys, yeah. Now, Jamie, bro, I'll ask your opinion now, man. But if I compare the journey before I asked Jamie, yeah, Jamie took some time off before going into the UFC, yeah, and he fought at smaller promotions and kicked some ass, yeah. And Joe, you went straight into it, bro, yeah, and you faced Edson Barboza in your fucking debut, yeah. Jamie, bro, what were your thoughts, man? Your first thoughts when the WEC merged with the UFC? Because obviously you were a top 10, if not a top 5 guy, straight off the bat, man.
Yeah, dude, I think there's a lot to unpack there, and I want to say that Anthony had the toughest road as far as fighting is concerned. Like every time the organization would bring in a fucking killer, yeah, especially if they were a striker, it's like they had to fight Anthony. Anthony had to go against all the fucking killers, and I don't know why that is, Anthony. Maybe it's a testament to your skills and your abilities and how dynamic of a striker you are. But I don't feel like they did right by you. I think that they could have extended your career and really built you up to be, whether it's a future champion or just like a guy that, you should tune in to watch. Not everybody's going to be a fucking champion. That doesn't mean that you're not fucking an exciting fighter. And that doesn't mean you don't need attention. So I feel like I don't think Anthony was ever treated appropriately by either one of the organizations. But to echo what Anthony said, I have to completely agree. The environment of the WEC was something unlike anything I'd ever experienced because it was like we were like a giant family. A lot of the fighters they brought to a lot of the shows and we got to hang out. So even though I wasn't fighting on the WEC card, they would bring a lot of us out there to do either guest appearances or to talk or to hang out or something. And it was really fun being a part of that. And then I didn't get brought over to the UFC like you had mentioned because I lost 4 fights that year, 3 fights. 3. I lost one, had a draw, and then I lost 2 more in a row. And I had to go back to the minor leagues, and I took probably about 6 months off from fighting and training. After that last fight, I just wanted nothing to do with it. I was burnt out. So I got involved again. I took a couple fights. I ended up losing to a guy that did gay porn, which that was pretty humiliating. Yeah. Yeah, that was.
The guy you fought him.
Oh man, I was supposed to fight somebody different, and then the day of weigh-ins, they're like, "Oh," and I weighed 160 pounds. I'm supposed to make 155 that day. Like, "Oh yeah, your opponent got thrown in jail, so you need to fight this guy at 175." I'm like, "What?" And I looked him up, and I'm like, "Oh, his record is that good." And I'm like, I should be in the UFC anyways. I'll kill this guy. Yeah, well, went out there. Dakota Cochran is his name. Dakota Cochran, if you want to look him up.
That little cut looking motherfucker.
Yeah, man. So I lost to a dude that did gay porn, and my friends never let me forget it for a solid fucking 2 years. I was getting like gifts of this dude getting pounded by other dudes or blowing other dudes. It was just fucking relentless. But so after losing to that guy, I'm like, you know what? I'm straightening up my act. I moved back to Arizona. I went back with I started training with the lab and then training with Arizona Combat Sports. So I was doing both, worked my ass off, won I think two, like a fight. Yeah, won 2 fights in a row. And then I got the call to fight in the UFC. So my road was a little bit different. And I had to take a big piece of humble pie. Dude, I'm telling you, there is nothing like losing to a dude that does gay porn. Especially if you have mean friends.
Because that shit will go viral quick,
dude. They were so fucking relentless with me. Oh, making fun of me. And I'm just like, my excuse was like, dude, he was tougher than me. Any dude that can take a dick in the butt is tougher than me. Straight up. Straight up. Now I know. You take a dick in the butt, I will not fight you because you are tougher than me.
Not unless it's from Mandingo. Bro.
I don't know if I answered your question or not. Hopefully I did.
You answered it, JB. Fucking up. I love this shit, man. Fucking no fun. Fucking gay porn and MMA, man. That's what we do.
I wish I was lying, though. I wish I was lying. But I'm not. I wish I would have been in the UFC instead of losing to a dude that does gay porn. I wish that would have been the story.
Jamie, check this out, yeah? Dakota has a Wikipedia page, bro. So I'm going to go check his Wikipedia right now. Alright? I'm going to check this out, yeah?
If it says he fucked Jamie Varner, it's figurative.
No. Oh yeah, oi, Jamie, bro, it says it right here, bro. Yeah,
I don't need to see it. I don't need to see it. That was a long time ago.
But it says Dakota Cochran has participated in gay pornography, appearing on the gay porn website Sean Cody, and he is credited for several videos engaging in oral and anal.
So, Anthony, when you think your career, like when you start looking back on your career, at least you don't ever have that stain on it. Dude. Oh man.
Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have kids, yeah, put them to sleep right now. Yo, Andrew, I'll send you the link, kid it. I'll send you the link to his wiki.
Whoa, what do we do? We don't need to like fucking rehash all this shit. I don't need people on Twitter sending me gifts again. Like I don't need that in my life. It's been like almost a decade.
It's got the website link, bro, to one of his videos.
Oh shit. Damn, I didn't know he sucked dick for money. I thought because he said that he gives it.
Well, he fucking gave it to me, buddy. And that was not fun. I lost a 3-round decision to that monster. Oh, fuck, that sucked.
Yo, Jamie. When you were wrestling with him, yeah, bro, did you feel his dick in you?
I did. Thank God. Dude, I mean, I tried a flying triangle in that fight. Like, I knew I was losing, and I'm like, I got to do something to fucking try and win. I'm thinking there's like I don't know, probably 30 seconds left in the fight, minute left in the fight. I'm like, I cannot lose to this guy. Like, and I just kept trying shit, like hoping for a home run to land, and it never did. And oh God, it was painful the next few days.
I'm about to have a heart attack right now, folks. All right, cool. If we move away, from the game. Jamie Varner, I wanna talk about guys. I want to talk about coaching. If we move away from the gay porn, we move away from the politics. We'll get back to the politics later, yeah. But I want to talk about coaching, because both of you guys right now are trainers and coaches in your own respect. Jamie, you're coach of wrestling for the
Yep.
Freebirds, and Anjo, bro, at the respected and reputed One Kicks gym in Vegas, you are coaching, bro, and soon to have your own gym. Guys, and I'm gonna start off with this here because it's because you guys have two very different approaches now, two very different types of coaching that you do. Jamie, bro, you're coach of wrestling, and is it right to say you're coaching kids, right? So young.
Yeah, I coach high school wrestling.
Yeah.
Nice, bro.
Thank you, man. It's fun.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah, dude.
You guys.
I don't know how you deal with those high school kids, but that's what fucking dope.
That's what the
Dude.
talent is.
Well, it's more so like, dude, like trying to, like what your coaches did for you, man. They shape you. They shape you into a man, right? They teach you discipline. They teach you accountability. You know, if you don't have like a good father, like your coaches can teach you pride. And I have a few kids on my team that don't have dads and stuff. So it's like, you know, you can make such a significant impact. So that's why I'm doing it. I love it. You know, I could make a hell of a lot more money if I was coaching MMA or teaching striking or something like that. But there's something about just working with kids, dude, that I love. But yeah, it's the best job ever. But Anthony, tell me about this new gym, dude.
Yeah.
You're gonna open up a gym?
I'm planning on it. Either in Dallas or here in Vegas.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
Vegas is so saturated. It's kind of like hard to establish a gym out here.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't done it yet. That's why it's been taking so long. But if I do end up moving back to Dallas, Texas, then I'm planning on, setting up a gym out there.
Okay.
Yeah, but I feel the same way with my students, especially the people that I've helped to lose a lot of weight. Who also, met their fitness journey through me. So coaching is like it's like a drug to me because just seeing people meeting their goals, feeling good, reaching their goals, all that stuff, man. It's just another thing. It's a different type of high that you get from fights. I tell you that.
Yeah. Just people helping people, man. I think that's what life's all about, right? Like if you have knowledge, you should pass it on, right? We got to, like, this society's got to move forward. And if you, I don't know, like without my coaches and without people like my coaches or Anthony's coaches, I just don't know. I don't know how I would have developed or where I'd be or what I'd be doing. And it takes people like that in the world to make this a beautiful place to live. Like, we can sit here and we can talk about actual U.S. politics and worldly politics, but there's really never been a better time to be alive. Dude, think about how easy it is. Like, we have air conditioning, we have cars, we have fucking planes. There's really never been a better, like, it's never been easier to get food, water, this is a great time to be alive. So, like, why are we spending so much time on focusing on negative and on our shortcomings and what we have and other people's don't, when we could all share knowledge and all have the same? And I don't know, man, I'm just trying to make the world a better place, just one fucking kid at a time.
Same here, man. Same here. That's why I always wanted to start up a youth training center.
Yeah.
Nothing but for youth, kids who are having, struggling in their everyday lives, trying to find a place where they can, like, feel free at. That's one of my ultimate goals, to set something up like that. Because I know, because I used to do that. Even though I had Asian parents, I had Nigerian parents, but I always still felt alone. And then when I started training and started dancing, doing breakdancing, that's when I started feeling like I had, that I wasn't alone anymore. And then once I got into fighting, then I really felt like I had people around me, people around me that loved me. And and it took me away from a lot of stuff that I could have been doing. Same thing like Daniel was saying. If it wasn't for dancing and fighting, I don't even know where the hell I would be right now. They fucking jump in the army and then.
Yeah, I mean, that was an option for me too, dude. Like, I had nothing else. Like, if it wasn't for wrestling coaches, my MMA coaches, like, fuck, I would have been in the army.
Yeah, I'm lucky I have a Nigerian mother that is not stand for that shit.
No.
that was she was gonna go crazy on the recruiter. I tell you that. She was like, dang, having that.
What you got?
What?
It looks like you're sitting on a feather over there, ready to say something. What you got for us?
But that's why, yeah, guys, being coaches and looking to shape the next generation of fighters, of men, of women, young girls, high school, college, middle school, whatever it may be. Anjo, bro, for you to fucking improve people's lives, their well-being, healthcare. Yeah, bro. Let me just touch on that, yeah, if I can transition from that. And I go to the fact that nowadays when fighters do hang up the gloves, yeah, when fighters do say, you know what, yeah, this is it, I'm done fighting because I can't do it at the level I used to. What do I do next? Yeah. And we see guys like James Krause, yeah, now Khabib, yeah. We see guys like Henry Hoof. We see guys like, who the fuck else? Even Kamaru Usman coaches his brother, yeah. Jamie, and we see guys like you two, you know, and Ben Henderson now coaches his wife. But why is coaching probably the best plan B for fighters who hang up the glove?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go for it, Jake.
Yeah, because I think it's just natural progression, right? You know, when you can no longer do it anymore, at a high level, and I think it kind of goes back to what I was saying before. Like, who would I be to not have the knowledge that I've gained, you know, over all these years and thousands of hours in repetition of hitting the bag, kicking the bag, doing all these things to perfect my techniques, the thousands of hours of shadow boxing. So who would I be to not share that knowledge and pass it on? You know, I feel like that you're doing a disservice to society by holding that shit in. Like, how are we supposed to move forward? You know, if you have all the thought leaders and the people that know how to do the shit, like think about a bricklayer. If the bricklayer doesn't have an apprentice to fucking lay brick, who's going to lay brick when he dies? You know, right? Like, it's our job as students of the game to also become teachers. And I think it's just a natural progression. That's just my thought. I think, you know, once you transition from not being able to compete at a high level anymore, that doesn't slow down your mind or your competitive drive. What I do is, like, I win. Like, when I was coaching MMA fighters before I just fully transitioned to just only wrestling, it was like I would win with these guys and I would lose with these guys. So I experience the same highs and lows that they do as a coach. So I think for me, it kind of gives me that adrenaline rush, that adrenaline fix that I need, you know, for just my state of mind, for my sanity, for my emotional temperament. So I think that's also why a lot of coaches a lot of fighters transition into coaching. But Anthony, what are your thoughts?
Go for it, Angel.
The reason why I transitioned to coaching, because there's going to be that day, yes, I'm going to have to hang it up. But for me, I just like seeing people, you know, taking in what I'm showing them, either making it better or using it and becoming champions or whatever, becoming great fighters. And that's what makes coaching, you know, something that I love to do.
That's legacy right there, right?
Especially when it comes to like somebody that let's say a little kid that you're taking from 5 years old, they become 15, 16, 17, 18, and they become this phenomenal fighter because you took it from being a little kid to this. I feel very happy to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, because you built him. You gave him the tools. So I know exactly what you mean. Whenever I get like a freshman into like the wrestling room that's never wrestled before, and then they go out and they win a wrestling match, I know that they won that wrestling match with every single move I taught them.
Yeah,
There's a sense of pride with that, right? But then there's also a legacy. Like there's like, you know, that you coach all these people, and maybe 1% of all the people you coach may turn into a coach themselves. So now they're going to be teaching the same shit the same way that you taught them. They're going to be teaching. So now, like, that's a legacy thing. Now Anthony Njokuani gets to live fucking forever through his techniques and the shit that he's taught people, because those people are going to, you know, the 1% of those people that become coaches are going to coach a bunch of people, and then the 1% of them are going to become coaches. Now Anthony's technique and style can live forever. And that's kind of like the same thing with me in wrestling. Like my high school coach, my college coach, I teach the same shit that I learned through them. So not only am I continuing their legacy and paying it forward, but then I'm also creating my own legacy. Like I know 1% of my wrestlers are probably going to become wrestling coaches someday. And then they're going to teach moves that I taught them. I don't know. It's kind of a way to like immortalize ourselves as coaches. You know, to be coaches is like a way to kind of immortalize yourself.
So
if you look at it that way.
So the prime example I can think of right now is Khabib, and the way he's doing it for his dad, because his dad passed away. Khabib feels the obligation, and I think he felt the obligation to retire from fighting because he felt it was his time to coach to coach where his dad left off, you know. And you got all the Dagestan guys out there, and that's what you guys are talking about, the fact that you get to mold and shape and improve and sort of pass on thousands of hours worth of knowledge to the next generation. And I think nowadays where kids go wrong, you know, some kids may end up on the wrong path, some kids may go the right path, you know, but you always need an outlet. You need something that you can, you know, you can find the right path through. Yeah. And mixed martial arts, combat sports, training, you know, getting yourself better physically, you know, that is probably your main outlet. That has been some kids' main outlet, you know. And Jamie, I you know, you can probably relate to this, you know, coaching high school wrestling. Do you know, you said you have kids who you know don't have fathers, you know, and things like this. How, you know, do you see that a lot? Do you sort of see it in their body language, in their face, that this is their sort of way to the right path at the end?
I think it's more of a, for me, I take on a responsibility for those types of kids, because they don't have, a lot of the kids, they never had somebody to teach them pride or hold them accountable. No. I think a lot of the moms of the kids that I have that don't have dads, they tend to make a lot of excuses. So it's kind of like my job in wrestling is like, and through the sport of wrestling is try to teach these kids pride, try to teach these kids accountability. And, you know, like Anthony being an individual athlete, like there's, you have to take all the criticism, but then you also get all the glory every time you step out in that ring or step out in the cage or step on the mat. Any individual sport, you're signing up for to take all the criticism and to take all the glory, and you only get what you earn, whether it's whether it's in a ring, in a cage, or on a mat. You get what you fucking earn. And so that's where I kind of come in. I kind of take these boys that have always had excuses made for them for them not for them like coming up short in whatever aspect it may be in their lives, and I teach them, like, all right, you need to care about something first. You need to care. And then depending on how much you care, you need to work for it. Nothing's going to be given to you. You have to earn everything in life. Nothing's ever going to be given. So I show disappointment when I see kids like give up on the mat. Yeah. When they come up short, I show disappointment to them. They look at me, they see that I'm disappointed. Now they're starting to learn to have pride. in their work, right? Because now they have somebody looking at them like, oh man, I tried, but I didn't try that hard. And now I associate, okay, when I don't try hard, my coach is disappointed in me. So now I'm able to teach these kids pride. And that's probably the biggest thing I've noticed between a single parent house and like a kid that has like both parents. The kids that have both parents tend to have a little bit more pride and tend to take a little bit more accountability for their actions than the kids that have just the single moms at home. That's what I've noticed. But it's also the kids that have the single moms at home. They tend to be the ones that are the most bought in to the program, though. Like those are the kids that are the most committed because they love having that male father figure in their life. Anthony, do you get to coach kids at all?
I train. I have a 5-year-old, 9-year-old, and a 10-year-old that I train, and then 2 girls. One is 13, and the other one's 10. So I have about 5 kids. I think 5 or 6 kids.
Okay. Are any of them have single moms at home?
Actually, each and every one of those kids that I train are all, I hate to say it, but I won't say hate to say it, but they all do have both parents.
Okay.
Some parents are not in their lives much as needed.
Do they have money? A little affluent? Okay. Yeah, that's why. All right, I understand. You don't need to explain any further, brother. I get it.
So, Angel, when you train kids, and like Jamie was saying, yeah, what is your approach, yeah, and what is your sort of so your mission statement, bro, when you train, adults, and middle age or teenage or whatever it may be, your mission statement is quite clear because you can sort of relate and communicate with them on a level, and the way you train with them, you train on a different scale that you would kids, right, bro? And
when I'm training my little kids, I tell them that to make it fun for them, so they can love the train. Because some kids, if you go too hard on them, their mind starts, or if you push them too much, their mind starts to drifting away. So I try to make each and every one of our training sessions fun, so that way they'll love the sport and they love what they're doing, and then they'll put 100% into what they're doing. I never ever try to change it up or try to train them like how I train any of my adult students. So I keep it in a way that they will love training with me.
So, guys, I think in my opinion that is the perfect place to stop right there. As a perfect place to wrap it up. You know what, guys? Yeah, I just want to say, no gay porn shit. Yeah, I love you.
Oh man.
I love you guys. Thank you so much, man. For everything, bro. Thank you for what you've done for our sport. And Jamie, I know I ragged your ass, bro, to come on the show. Again, because I loved having you on, man, the first time.
Yeah.
That was probably the most natural show I've ever done. Is to have you on, and and with me, I don't call my guests. Yeah, I call you guys my brothers. Yeah, and I stay in touch with you guys, man. And I love doing that. Because my mission is exactly this. Yeah, is to get casual fans and fans who are just getting into combat sports to understand that there's more to combat sports than somebody getting kicked in the head or getting punched in the face. Yeah. And that is exactly my statement. Yeah, boy. And that is exactly the fact why I do what I do. And I love you guys. Thank you so much, man, for coming on. Yeah, and being a part of 49 episodes of MMA Reloaded Raw Talk. Is man, in my opinion, man, the realest shit right here, man. Thank you so much, guys. My Angel, thank you. Jamie, thank you so much, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you having us on, man.
No,
Anthony, don't be such a stranger, dude. I need to talk to you more often.
For real, bro.
I fucking forgot how goddamn funny and handsome you were.
Yeah, I forgot how much of an intelligent man that you are, bro.
It's hard to forget. All right. I'll see you guys.
Thank you so much, Jamie.
Tell Jamie that you're to call us Jamie.
Well, give him your number, Jamie, man.
All right. I think I have Anthony's number.
I gotta see my new number, man.
Oh,
Thanks.
okay. Hey, send it to me.
Yeah, send it.
All right. I'll talk to you later, guys.